got?
Damn, I forgot to turn the page for it. You through with me?
That the song that she played in the house?
Yeah.
See, doctors shouldn't always talk out their bums because, you know.
No, that she's playing by memory.
Haha, Doc.
His name is
Hammond? As in Hammond Cotton?
as in Hammond Cotton.
Well, your parents must love him.
He's a really good man, Noah. You'd really like him.
You love him?
Yeah, I do. I love him very much.
Well, that's that. You marry Lauren, we can be friends, right?
Right.
Are you hungry? You want to stay for dinner?
I have to warn you, I'm a cheap drunk. A couple more of these and you're gonna be carrying me right out of here.
Well, you go slow then. I don't have to take advantage of you.
You wouldn't dare. I'm a married woman.
Not yet.
What?
I mean, in the beginning, you didn't want him either.
Looking at me like that?
And he was like daring,
Mm-hmm.
and you fell in love with him because of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna happen again.
This is a room.
Is this where...
Mm-hmm.
This is the room?
And the piano.
Huh.
I'm full.
Me too.
Oh, how your fingers drowse me. Your breath falls around me like dew. Your pulse lulls the tympans of my ears. I feel emerge from head to foot. Delicious enough.
It was real, wasn't it? You and me, such a long time ago, we were just a couple of kids. We really loved each other, didn't we? I should go. Goodbye.
Do you think you could come back tomorrow morning? There's some place I'd like to show you.
Okay.
Okay.
There's that smile again. That smile.
Yeah.
She had come back into his life like a sudden flame, blazing and streaming.
You see the spark in his face?
Yeah.
Noah stayed up all night contemplating the certain agony he knew would be his if he were to lose her twice.
Yeah.
Oh, I do wish I could figure out the end of this story.
The children are here.
Children?
Not yours, his.
Oh,
Do you mind?
I'd love to meet them.
Come over here.
Hi. I'm Allie.
Hi, I'm Mary Ellen.
Mary Ellen. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Hi,
Hi.
Maggie.
Maggie, how are you? Hello there, honey.
Hi, Davany.
What a pretty name. Oh, my God. Thank you. And who's this?
Edmund.
Hi, Edmund.
They know her from him.
You know, I think I'll run on up and take my afternoon nap. Right?
Come on, honey.
All right.
I'll read some more later.
All right. Thank you. I'm so happy to meet y'all. Bye.
Bye-bye.
She seems good today.
She is good. I know there's something about today. Maybe it's a day for a miracle.
Daddy, come home. Mama doesn't know us. She doesn't recognize you. She'll never understand.
We miss you. This is crazy. You live in here?
You know, we'll all help with Mom. We can take shifts visiting.
So,
Yeah,
wait. There?
That's my sweetheart.
Kids.
I'm not
Yep.
leaving her. This is my home now. Your mother is my home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello?
Hey there.
Hi. Who's this?
It's Lon. Who were you expecting?
Nobody. I'm just surprised. How did you find me?
Well, there's only one hotel in Seabrook, and when you didn't call, I got worried. Where have you been? You all right? You know, I feel like an idiot because I called your hotel about 100 times.
I'm fine.
Anything you want to tell me?
No.
No?
No.
He's having regrets.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, she hasn't done really anything
No, not really.
condemnable, but she's just trying to suss this whole situation out before she commits to marrying this guy.
Yeah. I understand. The new furniture.
You don't want to regret something that big.
There's that smile again. What a scene. What a moment.
It's a lot of ducks.
Yes, that is. Oh, that's beautiful. I only see that smile that she has. Like pure joy.
Yeah.
Most of my...
He's talking about her.
Yes.
You're different.
What do you mean?
Just the way you look. Everything.
You look different too, but in a good way.
No, you're kind of the same, though.
Yeah?
Yeah. And you really did it.
What?
Everything. How beautiful what you...
Well, I promised you I would. Great. We gotta go.
A loon. There's a loon in the water. I don't think that's gonna
That's
do
not
anything.
gonna do nothing. Yeah, no. He's laughing at her like, that's not doing nothing.
Should've brought an umbrella.
Oh, something's gonna happen. Oh, the happiness. Yes, that is. Uh-oh, she's... Oh.
What are you talking about?
Wasn't over for me.
She doesn't know about the letters that he wrote.
7 years. Now it's too late.
I wrote you 3 to 5 letters. I wrote you every day for a year.
You wrote me?
Yeah. It wasn't over. Still isn't over.
Whoa! Obviously not. Well, the passion's still there. There's Jesus Christ.
It's a big house.
Yes. He's walking with his pants and his drawers.
They like, nothing changed. It's just like they had to try to move on.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Like, all of the things going on in their lives, like, they had to try to move on without each other.
Mm-hmm. But they found their way back.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that they found themselves back, too.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me. All this time, that's what I've been missing. Let's do it again.
He's like, I need a break. He's gonna say something. Maybe not.
Maybe. That's cozy.
Trying to kill me, woman. I need rest. I need food so I can regain my strength.
Okay. What do you want?
Some pancakes and some bacon.
Oh boy. What was that?
That's the...
That's it. The widow. The
Yeah.
army widow.
Oh, that's not good. This
No,
isn't
it's
gonna
not.
go over well. But, to be honest,
They were never serious, so.
she's getting married.
Yeah.
So what about... She can't get angry at this person. Or she's gonna get angry at...
She's the one, isn't she? Can I meet her?
He's like, are you... What?
I don't know if that's a good idea, Martha.
So this is Martha? I'm Allie. I've heard a lot about you. About you too. You want to come in?
Are you sure?
Yeah. No, I was just saying how hungry I was, and you could put on a pot of tea. Come on in.
At least everyone's being an adult about the situation.
Yes, that is true. I mean, Allie has to understand that she's been gone for 7 years, she said.
Yeah.
He didn't wait around. He did. He has, but he's also formed other relationships.
Yeah. And he has to decide himself
Mm-hmm.
if she...
Sensational.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Okay.
glad that I lost Rick.
Oh, wow. She sees hope for herself. That's good for her.
Well, it's also in a limbo situation here where... Are you still gonna marry the dude? Or
Yeah.
are you leaving?
Yeah.
Like, what's happening? Like, at this point, you should not marry him.
No.
And he should let go of that other person.
I don't think he wants to let go in case she decides to go back.
Well, yeah, that's the whole, like, limbo situation they're in.
It all rests on her.
Yeah. Whatever she wants to do.
Arabs. He made her room overlooking the water where she paints. Oh, well, that's quite a beautiful photo. Painting.
That's gonna be the person...
Uh-oh.
Oh. Or that.
I knew it was going to be her mother, because she hunts people down.
Yeah. Well, at least it's her.
Okay, now don't be that 17-year-old girl.
Yeah, you're an adult now.
Yeah, she needs to remember that.
Lon is on his way here.
Of course.
I'm afraid your father spilled the beans about Noah, and when Lon didn't hear from you again last night, he decided to come.
Of course.
Well, that's great. That's just terrific. You, me, Noah, and Lon. One big happy family.
Just the way Mommy and Daddy want it.
Tell me about the letters, Mother. Oh! Is it true? Yes. You watched me cry myself to sleep for months and months, and you never said anything.
Nope.
How could you do that?
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Sorry.
Yes,
You're
I am.
sorry.
I am
because
sorry.
of you, my entire life is ruined.
Okay, yes, I stole your letters. It was wrong, but stop being dramatic and at least take some of the responsibility.
For what?
She was 17 years old.
You knew what you were doing. You knew this would happen.
Oh, so now I'm a tramp. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You should have broke it off with him.
Let's take a drive.
Let's take a drive. Why would I want to go anywhere with you?
Because I might know you a little better than you think. And I don't want you waking up one morning thinking that if you'd known everything, you might have done something different.
This better be an actual reasonable drive, not just one of
I don't
our
know what the hell.
master manipulation.
What are we doing here, Mom?
Do you see that man there? Doesn't look like it now, but 25 years ago. Oh my goodness, he was really something. We were out of our minds in love, let me tell you.
She's telling about her story. She loved him.
Well, naturally, your grandfather was furious, so we decided to run away. We didn't even make the next town before the police picked us up. That was then. You know, sometimes when I'm in the area, watching
She still loves him.
different.
So
life,
why?
a little bit.
Because her life was controlled, and I think that she's trying to just follow in the footsteps.
Now would be the time to be like, do what you want to do.
Yes. I hope that's what she says.
Don't be me.
No, goddammit, this is important. You need to hear it. I do. He is a wonderful man. He is good to me, and I don't deserve it. I love him, Ellie. I do. I love him. I know. Oh, it's just very embarrassing. I'm a stupid woman. A big old ball bag.
But there's a but coming.
I don't even know.
Yeah, it's been 25 years.
She should have said, but you need to follow.
I think she did without saying it, but I also think she wants her to do what she wants her to do still, or maybe not. Yeah.
Not the wrong one. Okay, she did just tell her.
Yeah.
She just did.
She said it without saying it.
Yes.
Like, I understand, like, a child, you want them to, like, go out and go to college first. But, like, now she's, like, 26 or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Lon's here in town.
He's here?
Yeah, we saw his car at the hotel.
I see you got my letters. Finally.
You better choose him.
What are you gonna do, Al?
He's never. I mean,
We're back to that.
yeah.
Are we back there? What about the past couple of days?
Yeah.
They happened, you know?
I know that they happened and they were wonderful, but they were also very irresponsible. I have a fiance waiting for me at a hotel who's going to be crushed when he
So
finds
you
out.
made, and then you go back to your husband? Was that your plan?
No, I made a promise to a man. He gave me a ring and I gave him my word.
And your word is shot to hell now, don't you think?
I don't know. I'll find out when I talk to him.
This is not about keeping your promise, and it's not about following your heart. It's about security.
What is that supposed to mean?
Money! He's got a lot of money!
Now I hate you, you
Well, I
slow
hate
bastard.
you. If you leave here, I hate you. All of those
I
signals.
guess you did.
Oh God, here we go again. The same thing how it
You're
happened.
bored! You're bored and you know it. You wouldn't be here if there wasn't something missing.
Arrogant, stay with you. What for? Look at us, we're already fighting.
Well, that's what we do. You tell me when I'm being an arrogant son of a bitch, and I tell you when you're being a pain in the ass. But you are. I'm not afraid to hurt your feelings. They're back doing the next pain in the ass thing.
So what?
So it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be really hard. We're gonna have to work at this every day, but I wanna do that because I want you. Forever. You and me, every day. Will you do something for me? You just picture your life for me 30 years from now, 40 years from now? What's it look like? If it's with that guy, go. Go! I lost you once. I think I could do it again if I thought it's what you really wanted. But don't you take the easy way out.
Yes.
What easy way? There is no easy way. No matter what I do, somebody gets hurt.
Would you stop thinking about what everyone wants? Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want.
It's not that simple.
What do you want? Damn it, what do you want?
I have to go.
That's a wrong choice. That's a wrong choice. Yeah, but as soon as you
Yep.
get to that hotel, he's gonna drop you.
I don't know what's gonna happen there. I don't know at all.
It's not good. That is not good. You made the wrong choice.
Focus. Focus.
Oh,
Yeah, that's probably what you should do,
Jesus. Mm-hmm.
to be honest.
My dearest Allie, couldn't sleep last night because I know that it's over between us. I'm not bitter anymore because I know that what we had was real. And if in some distant place in the future we see each other in our new lives, I'll smile at you with joy and remember how we spent a summer beneath the trees, learning from each other and growing in love.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. I'm hoping she tells him she can't.
I don't know. Well, we know.
The best love is the kind that awakens the soul, that makes us reach for more, that plants a fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds. And that's what you've given me. That's what I'd hope to give to you forever.
I love you. I'll be seeing you. No.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful story.
Yes, it is.
I don't know why, but it makes me feel sad.
I know you feel lost right now, but don't worry. Nothing is ever lost or can be lost. The body, sluggish, aged, cold, the embers left from earlier fires, shall duly flame again.
Right there?
No. That was Walt Whitman.
I think I knew him.
I think you did. Shall we go in? I'm feeling a little chilly.
Who did all of this?
I did, with a little help from my friends on the nursing staff.
I've never seen anything so beautiful.
Neither have I.
Oh.
Shall we? Some Grape juice?
I'd love it. Oh, so many pills. How sick are you?
Well, sickness has become a relative term for me. I think of it now as more a general wearing out process.
It's true.
To you.
So what happened? In the story, which one did you choose?
Okay, so the way I see it, I got three choices. One, I can shoot him. Two, I can kick the crap out of him. Or
But she's the
three,
one that went.
I leave you. Oh, that's no good. You see, because none of those options give me you.
Yeah.
In spite of everything, I meant what I said when I gave you that ring.
I did too. I did too. It's just that when I'm with Noah, I feel like one person, and when I'm with you, I feel like someone totally different.
Look, it's normal not to forget your first love. I love you, Allie, but I want you for myself. I don't have to convince my fiance that she should be with me.
You don't have to. I already know I should be with you.
I should.
And they lived happily ever after.
Who did?
Please tell me she's back there. I freaking hope so. Yes! Love home is where the heart is.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
She figured that out.
It was us. It was us.
Oh,
It was
darling.
us.
Oh, my sweetheart.
Oh.
So much. Oh,
Noah. I love you. What happened to me?
nothing. You just went away for a little while.
How much time do we have?
I'm not sure. Last time it was no more than 5 minutes. Hey, I brought along an old friend.
That's lovely. They're gonna date.
In all the old familiar got this hard mind am all day through.
We're here today. Little Noah. They're getting so big.
Oh, boy. How fast the time goes. Just flies right on by.
No, yes, it does.
Will you tell them I love them?
Of course I will. I'll tell
Are you ready to me?
you. Yes.
Do you think that I could be her tonight? Would that be all right? We could do. Maybe we could get a car. We could go for a ride. We could get out of here and just go someplace. You want to?
I don't think so. Not tonight, darling.
Come on, why not? Why did you call me darling? I don't know you. What's going on here? Am I supposed to know you?
Allie.
No. No! No!
I love you. Stay with me. Don't.
No! Oh, who are you?
I'm Noah. I'm Noah, and you're Allie.
What do you want? What are you doing here?
Come on, baby.
Don't come near me! Don't you come near me!
Allie.
Help! Help! Help me! Calm down, Allie. Calm down. No! Calm down, Allie. Come on. It's all right, Sue. Come on. It's all right, baby. Come on. Just calm down. Allie, calm down. Calm down, Allie. It's all right.
It's hard.
Help me!
Talk to me.
She's sundown. Somebody help me! Calm down. Get her arm. Get her arm.
Keep going.
Calm down, Allie. Yes.
Sorry.
Allie, it's all right. It's all right, Allie.
Okay.
It's hard for him to see, but hard for her.
Good.
She's fine.
Just breathe. Relax.
Be okay, Allie.
Relax.
Allie.
It's not easy for anyone.
I see in you. I'll always think of you that way.
Oh boy. Wow. Mm.
Morning, Mr. Calhoun. Mr. Calhoun?
Oh.
Oh, Dr. Fontana at MUSC, okay? Got no pulse, I got nothing. Let them know we're in full arrest. Call me on my cell. Okay,
That's not good. Hmm.
We talked about this. It's all right now. Come on. Come on, precious. Yes, come on, let's go. It's Mr.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. She is just deteriorated.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Welcome back. How do you feel?
Fine. It was Vittle.
Where you going?
I was just taking a walk. I can't sleep.
Well, you know you're not supposed to. It's against the rules.
Yeah, I know.
You weren't really going for a walk, were you? You were going to see Miss Allie.
I just got out of the hospital. I miss her.
Mr. Calhoun, I'm sorry, but I can't let you see her tonight. Now, you're going to have to go back to your room. As for me, I'm going to go downstairs and get myself a cup of coffee. I won't be back to check on you for a while. So don't do anything foolish.
I'm gonna go get Miss Allie for you. What's she saying?
No,
No.
she's leaving.
Oh.
So he can do whatever he wants.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I haven't been able to be here to read to you.
I didn't know what will you do?
I'll be here. I'll never leave you.
I need to ask you something.
What is it, sweetheart?
Do you think that
Yes, I do. That's what brings you back to me each time.
Mm-hmm.
do you think our love could take us away together?
I think our love can do anything we want it to. Love you.
That's so beautiful.
I'll be seeing you.
La, la, la.
Wait, did they both? They look like they have. Oh, wow. They went together. Not as strangers, but love together.
As birds.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
So I'm gonna ask you this time.
Hmm.
You usually ask me. What did you think about it?
I can't answer that question right now.
That was passion.
Yeah.
It was heartwarming. You felt warm about it. I'm glad that at the end that her mother did try to manipulate and coerce her into doing what she wanted, but her daughter to make the right decision. And I'm glad that Lone didn't try to force her, manipulate her as well.
Yeah.
I really thought that was going to happen again.
And for him to try to remind her every day, he was like doing it over and over just to get 5 minutes so they could talk together.
That's love.
Yeah.
She remembered.
Yeah. And she remembered in the end, too.
Mm.
It's a great story. If you want to, go take your medication and come back.
Yeah.
We will be back momentarily. What did you think?
It was moving. It was very passionate and moving. I liked how there was a connection between the older Noah talking to the older Allie, describing their love story.
Yeah.
In a book to us.
Yeah.
And how he went through it all. She went through it.
Yeah, he tried to bring back the
memories and the passion. And he didn't try to force that, right? He just read it normally.
Yeah. It's a lot, like, it's, even though, like, she being a rich person and that whole side of it, it is sort of a relatable story where you sort of get wrapped up in things and her part of it is she's not focusing on the things that she wants to do. Her whole life was planned out from the second she was born, and everything was to a T, to a schedule. That's all she knew. And she thought it was like normal. I am happy, she said. I do have fun. But she didn't realize that she wasn't free, and everything was being decided for her. And then he came along and just let her figure that out.
Like, that was the best part of her younger. She found out what made her happy. And then that was ripped from her.
And, well, he let her figure that out. And then they fell in love. And eventually her parents were like, nah, you can't do this. You're going to college.
We prepared this for your entire life. You're not gonna mess it up.
You're not gonna mess it up now. And I appreciate too with the mother, once she's 26 years old and she's making her own decisions, the mother's okay. We've done everything. We can't command you to do anything anymore. You're not like a child anymore. You're an adult. I'm going to tell you what I went through, and you make a decision off that. And what I got out of it, and what I think the purpose of it was to show, don't regret anything.
And you could tell that she regretted leaving.
Yeah. And so they got to spend their entire lives together. They had a family in the house, and even when she was suffering with her memory in the end, he still did everything he could to stay with her until the end, where she was able to remember. He was the only one trying. He spent every hour of the day bringing her back. It's not like a doctor could do that.
No, the doctors seemed to
They're
that
like,
one
oh,
doctor,
it's just whatever.
It is.
It
It's
is
gonna
what
get
it
worse
is.
and worse.
It's just gonna get worse. And like, for someone who it isn't your family, you're like, okay, it's just how it is what it is. But for someone else, the payoff of her remembering for 5 minutes wasn't enough to bring her, spend a whole day with her.
Mhm.
But her husband, the
Mhm.
person she fell in love with, that spent his whole life with her, it
'Cause
was
he
enough
really-
for him to spend 12 hours reading to her so she could remember for 5 minutes. That's what love is. Way more. You put in way more and you don't expect to get anything out, because that's what love is. Sometimes love is like that, where you put in everything and there's no guarantee of getting anything back. Well, he did get everything he needed back. Throughout his whole life they spent together,
Mhm.
he had gotten everything. So he, at this point, is willing to do anything,
Mhm.
any amount of time to get her back.
And it happened. They
Yep.
went together.
Yep. He finally, and I think they both realized they were both at peace
Yes.
in that moment, and they were
Mhm.
like, okay, that's enough. And we're here together now when we haven't been, and we don't ever want to be that way again. So let's just go. Because they spent a few years when they separated in the beginning apart, and they were like, I can't do that again.
No.
I can't leave you again. He said that first. I can't leave you again. And then she fixed all her issues and then came back because she was engaged. And she had, but again, too, with that amount of time and with her mother hiding all of the letters, it would make sense for people to try to move on. She was moving on better than him,
Yes.
but that's because she had the support of her whole family behind her saying, yeah, do it.
Mm-hmm.
Marry this guy who's from money and like all of this stuff. But he had no one. He lost his best friend in World War II.
Lost his father.
He lost his father. And all he had was the memories of her.
And shutting down all those offers to get rid of that memory. Because he still kept on to it.
Yeah. He wrote 365 letters
Mm-hmm.
to her. So, I mean, in the end, when you've accomplished all that you did with your wife and you got her back and she spent your whole life together, I mean, you spend any amount of time to bring her back in her memory. How do you think this movie relates to you?
To me,
Or to us? How do you feel?
I mean,
What similarities
you never
are there?
pressure me into doing anything. You always want me to make my own choices, my decisions.
Yes.
Make the wise decision. You give me advice. But you're always in my corner.
Yeah, we are. I don't care what it is. We'll fight for each other.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I would take a cast iron pan to someone's face.
I would probably do way more than that, but
Yes. Oh boy.
yeah. Anything else?
We find each other's weaknesses is not the answer, but it's in that general term, and we make it a strength. Do you know what I
We
mean?
turn weaknesses into strengths.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
I mean, there's a lot of instances where, in the past, and in the future, and the present, there's a lot of people who have, tried to take control of how they think that things should be running in our lives, or my life, how I do things, and
Yeah.
it doesn't go well, and they do get quite upset when they can't get their way, and then another voice comes like, hey, good try, but that's not happening. It could happen with friendships or anything.
Yeah, it's more of, yeah, you could say that. Like, people want the best for you, but they don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
With the mother. I relate that to us. People want the best for you. They're like, you should do this. you should do this. And but it doesn't advance me at all.
No.
It's just doing, doing what
has worked for you, what worked for you.
What worked for you. Exactly.
May not mean what worked
like
for
with the
us,
mother.
Or, yeah.
And that I relate to a lot, is that part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Been together for a little while, almost a decade now. And we're just getting married. That's all right.
And not do anything. I think that is also, she didn't go after her true love because she was pressured to do something else fast, to settle down. Fast. Don't take your time. Don't, enjoy and figure out what you want.
Yeah.
What makes you happy. What drives you up the hill, across the river, and through the mountains. On we go. She was told by her parents, the mother, and that's why she just like, nope, can't see where that's gonna go. I have to just settle quick, marry this guy, start a family, do this and do that.
I don't know if they were pressuring her to get married, but
That's
they were like pushing her in the direction of, you need to marry the certain type of person, like us, like someone from money, someone from the South, someone that we can relate to.
Just because someone doesn't have a wealthy job, brings in millions of dollars, does not mean that they're trash.
Yeah, well,
That does not mean that they're lower than someone else.
certain people think that way. I can't stop them from thinking that way.
Well, obviously, no one can stop anyone from thinking that way.
I can't stop anyone from thinking that way, but you can't push that ideal or any ideals, morals onto, you can't moralize everyone into whatever you think is correct. And that, a lot of people need to learn that lesson. And I do what I do, you do what you do, and we both exist peacefully.
Mm-hmm.
I defend your right to do it, even if I don't agree morally with what it is. You can do whatever you want. And that's what makes our country great, because we defend each other's rights to live however we want to live.
Absolutely.
And pushing that type of narrative, saying, oh, people are trash because they live a certain way.
No, that's not.
It's not just not okay, it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It is the only thing that is wrong, because everything else is fine. Like, her decision to weigh whether she was going to stay with the man she was engaged with or if she was going to go back is a valid decision. There's no shame in it. It's just a choice.
Mm-hmm.
And she had to make that choice. I was surprised in the movie when the other girl he was seeing came over that there was no conflict there. I was actually surprised, because normally people would be like, oh, angry, anger. It'd be like...
But the circumstance was different.
I was pleasantly surprised by that, because normally, like a Hollywood type movie would blow that.
Gone, then
that
you
would
just
be
moved on just like that. It was nothing. That's how normally people would be like, oh, how could you do that? Well, you were gone for 7 years.
There's the curve of a story generally in a movie is rising, an action that rises, and then a crash, which is her breaking up with him and moving on. That was the conflict of the beginning of the movie. And then the rise is him building the house, her moving on with her life, and then it could have been part of the crash to make the one woman be like, oh, you're getting rid of me? But they were adults about the whole situation. They were like, okay, I've heard about you. I know the situation. We've talked about it. There's no need to like get upset here.
And I would like to add that she left the house, the widowed woman, with hope that she can find that again.
Yeah.
He may not be the one.
I don't think they
She didn't leave like upset or pissed off.
Yeah.
She left with hope that what she saw between them two, that she can possibly have that in her life. It was inspiring for her. That was good to see.
Yeah. That could have been the second climax of the movie, because there's always a first climax and then a second one in movies or in stories. Sometimes there's 3. But the climax of the second part was, well, the top of the rising action, I should say, was when she came back and her mother came, and then she learned all about her mother, and then they had the fight where they're like, I gotta go. And he's like, no, you don't. And that was the point where you're like, okay, this could go a wrong way. And that was the fall. But then she didn't leave. She came back. And then the end of the story is the dive. The rest of them leaving together. It's a great movie.
Yes, it was. It was a really great movie.
I've never seen this movie. I mean, growing up, I was a teenager in the early 2000s when this movie came out. So, like, girls in my school would talk about The Notebook and stuff like that. But
I never heard about The Notebook. Well, I also grew up in a very different school than you did.
yeah, well,
Very different life. But it was overall a good movie. I enjoyed it.
yeah, I did too. I always thought I wouldn't like this type of movie, but it's alright. Ratings!
I'm glad. I just want to add one thing if I can.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be like a chick flick. Gooey gooey, lovey dovey, kissy kissy, puppy love. And it wasn't.
No.
It was all around a story.
Yeah, it was genuine.
And it was a good, genuine, passionate, heartfelt story.
Yeah.
And I think that's what set apart from,
Believable.
oh, just another chick flick love story. Because
Yeah.
boy oh boy, people love to make, ugh, just craziness. But anyways, that's all I had to say. I won't go on and just ramble blah, blah, blah about it.
Ratings.
Good. It wasn't the best one I've seen. I've seen some pretty darn good movies, but
Don't base it off anything else, just how much to go.
I would rate this movie. The low parts, I would say about 80s, and the high parts about 85.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
I'd say 85, 87, too. It got to me. There were parts that
I noticed.
I noticed.
What would you rate it? Oh, you already said
I
85,
just said.
87.
All right. Before we make this post stuff, because no one's watching this far into it. If you watch this far, thank you for watching this far. You're an amazing person. We've been talking for 20 minutes.
We have been. And the fact that you stayed around and listened to us babble.
That's
wonderful.
incredible.
Yes. We appreciate
it. And if you did please the video, drop us a comment. Let us know.
Yeah.
Subscribe if you love to see more of these.
Yes.
Because if you don't, we will wither away like worms. Dried worms in the mud.
Well, technically a dried worm can't wither away in mud because mud has water. Okay. Anyways, yes.
And if you want to see full-length reactions, or if you just want to support us to continue to improve the channel, not just subsist like we do, the Patreon has all of our content uncut and in full, so you can see all of
polls
it.
on there too?
As polls, the polls on Patreon count as 5 normal YouTube votes. So if you vote on Patreon for the movies that are in the same polls as the YouTube, it's 5 votes. This is not a democracy. But besides that, thank you for watching Immersive Reactions.
Until next time.
If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. It helps us get recognition on our videos, and we'll react to more in the future. Thank you.